Hello everyone, a warm welcome to all of you in the economics and social issues session on EduTap, and I hope you all are healthy and preparing well for your upcoming exams. And when we talk about exams, then current affairs plays a really very important part in the exam, and that's why we are back with a very important session in which we will be discussing the top PIB news from 18th to 24th of September 2021. So before starting the session, if you are new to our YouTube channel, kindly subscribe it and press the bell icon to receive all the latest updates of the courses and videos offered by us. And you can also join our Telegram channel to get the access to the PDF of the lectures. To join the Telegram channel, kindly click on the link given in the description below. And my dear friends, I am glad to announce that we are running a super sale in which we are providing you a flat 40% off on our courses for the RBI Grade B, NABARD Grade A, SEBI Grade A, ICAR AO, ESIC Deputy Director, and so on. So my dear friends, you can avail this particular opportunity, but make sure that you are using the code SUPER, which is only valid till 26th of September 2021. So don't miss this opportunity of availing this particular discount of 40% off on all the courses for your targeted exams. Okay, so now let's move on to the session. Let's get started. So my dear friends, if we talk about the topic of the discussion for today, then today we are going to discuss the two important topics, that is the Kasturi Ranjan to lead syllabus panel, and the second one is the Arun Manthan 3.0. So my dear friends, both of these topics are really very important from the exam point of view. Now let's move on to the very first topic of the today's session, that is Kasturi Ranjan to lead syllabus panel. So my dear friends, I would like to add here that Government of India has started the process to revise the school textbooks, and for that Government of India has constituted a 12-member steering committee for the development of National Curriculum Framework. So my dear friends, if we talk about the 12-member steering committee, then this committee will be headed by Dr. K. Kasturi Ranjan, who is also the former ISRO chairman. And my dear friends, I would like to add here that Dr. K. Kasturi Ranjan was also the same person who has chaired the drafting committee for the National Education Policy 2020. And it was this committee only, and it was this policy only, which has also recommended the development of National Curriculum Framework. So if we talk about the National Curriculum Framework, then my dear friends, this framework is going to be the guiding document. And for what? This will be guiding the development of the textbooks, the syllabus, as well as the teaching practices in schools to be adopted all over India. Okay, so that's why this National Curriculum Framework will be made. And if we talk about the tenure of the 12-member steering committee, then the tenure of this committee will be of 3 years. And my dear friends, apart from that, if we talk about the last time when this National Curriculum Framework was being developed, then my dear friends, the last time it was developed in year 2005. So I hope that these things are really very much important and clear to all of you. If we talk about the important takeaways from here, the important takeaways are that the Government of India has constituted a 12-member steering committee which will be headed by Dr. K. Kasturi Ranjan for the development of NCF, that is National Curriculum Framework. So I hope that this is very much clear to all of you. And my dear friends, apart from that, I would like to add here that this is the framework according to which the subsequent revision of the textbooks will be made by NCERT, which will draw all of these from the new curriculum, from the new National Curriculum Framework only. Okay, so in the comment section below, all of you are requested to tell me that what exactly is the full form of NCERT. So my dear friends, I hope that this is very much clear to all of you. Now let's move ahead and see that what exactly this 12-member steering committee is going to do. So this 12-member steering committee is going to make 4 frameworks, and one each framework will be made for school education, teacher education, early childhood education, as well as adult education. So the 12-member steering committee is going to make 4 different frameworks, and that too one each for school, teacher, early childhood, as well as adult education. So I hope that this is very much clear. And apart from that, if we talk about the other members of this particular committee, then this includes The other 11 members are like M.K. Sridhar, who is the former Karnataka Knowledge Commission member secretary. It also includes Najma Akhtar, who is the present vice chancellor of the Jamia Millia Islamia University. Apart from that, we are also having Jagbir Singh on the board, who is the Chancellor of the Central University of Punjab, and here the other members of this particular National Curriculum Framework Steering Committee is also being provided. So I hope that this is very much clear, and from here the very most important thing is the name of the National Curriculum Framework. Who will be heading the steering committee? That is Dr. K. Kasturi Ranjan. And what exactly and why exactly the National Curriculum Framework will be formulated, and what exactly will be the work of this particular framework is also very much important from the exam point of view. So my dear friends, I hope that this is very much clear to all of you. Now let's move on to the next topic of the discussion for the today's session, that is Arogya Manthan 3.0. So my dear friends, recently the National Health Authority has organized the Arogya Manthan 3.0, and this National Health Authority has organized the Arogya Manthan in order to mark the third anniversary of Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. So my dear friends, as we all know that this particular scheme was being launched by the Prime Minister of India on 23rd of September 2018 from Ranchi, Jharkhand, and this scheme has completed the successful implementation of 3 years. So my dear friends, this scheme was being started from Ranchi, Jharkhand from 23rd of September 2018, and that's why to celebrate the 3 successful years of this particular scheme, the Arogya Manthan 3.0 has been celebrated by the government of India, and this particular program was being organized by National Health Authority. And if you talk about the particular program, this particular program was held with the theme of service and excellence. So my dear friends, what exactly is important from this particular topic of the discussion? It is that National Health Authority has organized the Arogya Manthan 3.0, and why the Arogya Manthan 3.0 is being celebrated in order to mark the third anniversary of Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, and this particular scheme was launched on 23rd of September 2018, and that's why Ayushman Bharat Divas was being observed while organizing the Arogya Manthan 3.0. So I hope that this is very much clear, and my dear friends, there is a task for all of you. All of you are requested to tell me in the comment section below that what exactly the aim of the Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, and also tell me about the important features of this particular scheme. So I hope that this is very much clear. So my dear friends, I want to add here that during the Arogya Manthan 3.0, the Union Health Minister who has inaugurated the Arogya Manthan 3.0 has also launched some key initiatives, and these key initiatives are being undertaken by the National Health Authority for the ease of beneficiaries while availing health services under the scheme. That means in order to provide more, to make the process of availing these healthcare services under the Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, the National Health Authority has come up with some new initiatives so that the availment of these services by the beneficiaries under this particular scheme will get more easy, and they won't face any difficulty in availing the services under the Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. So I hope that this is very much clear. If we talk about the initiatives which have been launched, then these initiatives are the Hospital Help Desk Kiosk, the Beneficiary Facilitation Agency, the Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana Command Center and Nudge Unit, and the fourth one is the revamped PMJAY technology platform. So if we discuss all these initiatives one by one, so my dear friends, if we talk about the Hospital Help Desk Kiosk, then it has been launched in order to directly connect the beneficiaries, okay, It will be connecting the beneficiaries with the hospitals, and it will also provide an enhanced and seamless accessibility of information at the time of admission of the beneficiaries. And if we talk about the beneficiary facilitation agency, then these kind of systems will be deployed at empaneled public hospitals under the Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, and these BFAs will be mandated to scrutinize all the inpatient department patients in public hospitals for their eligibility under this particular scheme. Okay, and if we talk about the PMJAY command center and the nudge unit, then my dear friends, this particular command center and the nudge unit is going to track, it is going to provide the real-time tracking of the beneficiaries who are seeking the treatment at any empaneled hospital across India under the Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. So I hope that this particular point is also once again very much clear to all of you. And if we talk about the revamped technology platform for the Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. So under this particular initiative, the government of India, that is the National Health Authority, has come up with the 3 core applications of Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana IT platforms. So my dear friends, once again I want to add here that National Health Authority has come up with these 3 core applications which were being launched by the Union Health Minister. And if we talk about the name of these particular systems, these systems are the transaction management system, the beneficiary identification system, as well as the hospital empanelment module. If you talk about the transaction management system, it will be taking care of all the documentations which are being required during the admission of the beneficiary. If you talk about the beneficiary identification system, then it clearly states, it is very clear by the name that it is going to identify the beneficiaries who are eligible to avail the benefits under the Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. So I hope that this is very much clear to all of you. And my dear friends, apart from that, I want to add here that for the ease of beneficiaries while availing the healthcare services under this particular scheme, and to provide all types of information about the scheme, these particular initiatives have been taken and have been come by the National Health Authority. So I hope that this is very much clear to all of you. So my dear friends, as I have already told you, for today you are having 2 important tasks. First one is that you are going to tell me in the comment section below that what exactly is the full form of NCERT, and the second task is that you are gonna tell me about the Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. Okay, so these are the 2 tasks for all of you, and these were the 2 topics of discussions that we were meant to discuss in this particular session. And now let's move on to the small MCQ series, with the help of which we will be seeing that whether you have gathered all the key takeaways from this particular session or not. So from the small MCQ series, the very first question is here on your screen. And my dear friends, the very first question says that who among the following has been appointed as the head of the 12-member steering committee which will be developing the national curriculum framework? And the options are Dr. K. Kasturi Ranjan, Michael Danino, Mahesh Chandra Pant, Govind Prasad Sharma, and none of the above. Okay, so my dear friends, all of you are requested to answer this particular question in the comment section below. Please tell me that who among the following has been appointed as the head of the 12-member steering committee which will be developing the national curriculum framework? And guys, we all know that under this national curriculum framework, the government of India is aiming to subsequent revision of the syllabus as well as the textbooks for the students. And under this national curriculum framework, this 12-member steering committee is going to make 4 different frameworks, and you are also required to tell me in the comment section below that what exactly is the name of those 4 frameworks. Okay, so I hope that this is very much clear. And my dear friends, if we talk about the right answer to this particular question is Dr. K. Kasturi Ranjan. So he is the one who was also the chairman of the drafting committee of the National Education Policy 2020. So I hope that this is very much clear to all of you. Now let's move on to the next question of the today's session, and it is here on your screen. So my dear friends, if we talk about the next question, it says that recently the Union Health Minister Shri Mansukh Mandaviya has inaugurated Arogya Manthan 3.0. So you are required to tell me in the comment section below that which one of the following is the incorrect statement regarding the Arogya Manthan 3.0. So my dear friends, all of you are required to quickly go through these three important statements, and please tell me in the comment section below that which statement is wrong, is incorrect as per the Arogya Manthan 3.0. See, here the keyword is the incorrect statement. During the exam pressure, when we are appearing for the exam, we always miss these kind of incorrect the keywords, that is whether the correct statement has been asked and incorrect statement has been marked. So whenever you are appearing the exam, please have some patience and read the question with patience, because reading the question incorrectly can also cost you negative marks. Okay, so if we talk about the three statements, the first statement says that the Arogya Manthan 3.0 was organized to mark the third anniversary of Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana for its 3-year successful implementation. The second statement says that the theme of the program was being organized by the National Health Authority, and the theme of it was the service and excellence. And the third statement says that during the occasion, some key initiatives were launched and the name of those key initiatives have been provided in the statement. So my dear friends, as per our discussion in the today's session, we all know that all these three statements are correct as per the Arogya Manthan 3.0. So that's why the right answer of this particular question will be option E, that is none of the above, as we have discussed that none of the above given statements are incorrect as per the Arogya Manthan 3.0. So I hope that this is very much clear to all of you. And my dear friends, these are the kind of questions that are being asked in the exam from these current affairs, and that's how these things are really very much important from the exam point of view. And you are going to face these statement based questions very oftenly in the exams, and that's why we have also come up with the questions on the same lines on which the questions are being asked in the exam. So I hope that this session was useful and fruitful to all of you. If you have liked the session, please give a thumbs up in the comment section below. If you have any queries, you can drop us a mail at hello@edutap.co.in, and you can also call us at 814-620-7241. So my dear friends, thank you for joining us. Wish you all happy learning.